Instagram Explore page. You want to be on it, and I want Nutella. So let's do us both a favor and get on with the video. It's pretty nice actually. So, how do you get on the Instagram Explore page? This is exactly what you will learn if you stick until the end. And if you're new here, make sure you click the subscribe button if you want to grow on Instagram. And if you want to help me out, make sure you click the like button as well. Is it time? Yeah, roll the intro. Let's start this video with the shoutout rules. If you want to be shouted out in one of the next episodes, make sure you comment down below something that you've learned from this video or something that you've hated about the video for a chance to be featured. And if you want to know if you are in fact the shoutout winner, make sure you stick until the end. So how can you hit the Instagram Explore page? It's a game of chance. That being said, the odds are not 50-50. Toss a coin to your witcher, heads or tails. It doesn't matter because it's not 50-50. Because I'll help you raise the odds of hitting the Instagram Explore page. How? Well, good Instagram practices can trigger the Instagram Explore page algorithm. You might notice that your friends or people that are not super famous sometimes get on the Instagram Explore page. Why is that? Instagram serves unique experience content. They try to provide a unique experience for each user on their platform to keep them as long as possible addicted to their great platform. I'm addicted to Nutella. So to provide that unique experience, they'll share content to you, to your Explore page that is connected to a user that you've previously interacted with. For example, if you DM a person a lot and now all of a sudden that person has a piece of content that is overperforming his typical posts, the odds of that person appearing on your Explore page is even higher. So to replicate that as a business, as a musician, as someone who wants to grow on Instagram, you want to create content, you want to interact with your followers as much as possible. What do I mean by that? Going on Instagram and creating Instagram stories. The more Instagram stories you create, and the more posts you add to them, the more quizzes you add to them, the more opportunities you have to actually start a conversation with strangers, start a conversation with your followers. The more interactions you have with your Instagram followers, the higher the odds of them seeing your content on their feed and also on that Instagram Explore page. A super basic rule here is to also make sure you reply to every single comment you have, and also, especially if you are below 1,000 followers, make sure you go into these followers that always like your content first, interact on their content, comment on their content to make them more active, to show the Instagram algorithm that your Instagram account and their Instagram account have a lot in common, to actually forget about the coin flipping and have a real process to hit the Instagram Explore page algorithm. Create good pieces of content. Do we even need to talk about that? Yes, we do. So I have a few clients that I'm working with, and most of their pieces of content are great, but they're not always great for their audience. For example, a client of mine that we worked for a while, she posted a bunch of photos of herself, mirror selfies, stuff like that, because they were way easier pieces of content. Every day, before work or when she was going out, she would just take a photo of herself. The situation was she was gaining around 2,000 to 3,000 likes on these pieces of content, and her Instagram account has over 100,000 followers, so for her that was not a lot. She was upset about it. Tell me about it. Getting 2k likes and being upset. Levels game. So what we did was figure out what is good content within her niche. What was actually her niche? Was it just her beauty and pretty pictures? No, it was actually partner, look and couple photos. We came to the realization that she got a lot more comments, a lot more shares and saves on her content when she actually did pieces of content with her husband. So more couple selfies, partner look selfies, you know, old vacation photos, stuff like that. That worked. That was the actually good content. We need her niche, and we managed to 3x her reach on her post, not just her likes. Her likes were like double-ish, but we actually sometimes we hit 10K and stuff like that, obviously when we went to the Instagram export page, but the main figure I actually look at is reach per day. We managed to 3x her reach per day, and she was on the export page with pretty much every single piece of content that she did. One of the other things that I really want to help you out with, and this is a bonus tip, is Instagram post optimization. How do you optimize your Instagram post? So first of all, I want to show you a tool. Have you ever had a situation where you write your content like this, I love my Nutella, and then put the line and have the hashtags, but when you post it on Instagram, it actually goes like this. The hashtags, you know, there's no spacing, no nothing. How do you fix that without adding dots in between? Well, the tool, and it's a free tool that you can use, is actually called Instagram Line Break. I'll have a link for it in the description down below, but what it does is when you write your text and click the convert and copy button, the text you get, then you can paste on your Instagram post and it will look exactly how you wanted it to. Ain't that nice? Yes, it is. But the question you might be asking yourself is, well, Niki, I can't even figure out my hashtags. I don't really have that issue. Well, you have this issue now because there's case studies that show that writing your hashtags in the comments reduce the reach on your post. So that's not the greatest idea. So you should definitely work on getting them in your post and paste it like that. But then you might be thinking, well, what hashtags do I choose? Well, I have a whole video about it and you can see it in the cards above. And my dog wants to be included in the video. So if you want to learn how to do a good Instagram hashtag research, choose the right hashtags for free within the Instagram app or with a tool, you should definitely check it out. It's a great video. And if you want to find out a tool that can help you do Instagram hashtag research, check the link in the description down below. And there's one more thing that a lot of people don't actually know when it comes to Instagram post optimization, and this is actually alt text. How do you add alt text? Well, you can add it when you're posting, when you click on additional settings, but if you forgot to do that, what you do is you just go on your Instagram, click one of the latest posts you have, click on edit, and then click edit alt text, and then you can edit working from home. How does that help? Well, if you can see, my hashtags are around Instagram, lifestyle blogging, blogger, stuff like that. There were actually hashtags that have below 500 likes and above 50 likes, I think, on average. I choose them with the tool I was talking about, hashtags that I can potentially rank on. So by adding alt text, you actually help the Instagram export page algorithm to put you at the right screens. Why is this important? Well, let's say that you post a picture of your dog, but you're using a hashtag for rabbit or for a cat. If you appear in the export page for rabbits or for cats, chances are your post will underperform and be spewed out from the export page. But if you have the alt text that says this is a picture with my dog and stuff like that, this can actually help the algorithm position you in front of the right eyes, the right reach, the right impressions that will get you the right likes and keep you on the export page for as long as possible. It was a great video, wasn't it? But did you manage to like it? You know, I can see if you didn't like it. Thank you for liking it. Now we can continue with the Shoutout Rules. Who is the shoutout winner on this episode? It's actually Aftab Ahmed who says, if we forget old password, what I can do. So I'm shouting him out because he forgot his password. So if someone can find his password, please help him out. He's on my comments. And remember that a video a day keeps the doctor away. See you in the next one. Bye. Oh, by the end of this video, make sure you check one of these videos out. This one or this one.